What is this? What are you doing? What is this? I'm in the zone, okay? I can't exactly pause this. I'm on Realms. Just, what is it? I can tell you've clearly been working. I'm still working on my final project. Right, where's the proof? But prove to me that you've been doing your coursework instead of just playing on a game. I'm still working on it. I've got... Look. You see all this? This here is my... Okay, you may have proven my point. But you can do that other video, you know? The one where you make your own characters. Oh. I mean, you made a video on love poetry, but, you know, the characters, and then you've also got the penguin book competition you still haven't done yet. Right. I mean, you've pretty much done the work for it already. You just need to do the video. I should probably make it. Yeah. Are you gonna do that now? Okay. Or can you please turn the light off? Please. Jeez. I can explain. Now, you must be a bit confused. I brought these two lovely little things into the classroom. We were told to bring a hat so we can make a character based on this hat. What I had on my face was what my character would have looked like. I put these together, obviously this for my face, because I wanted to go for a little, like a Cthulhu-like character. So, I would like you to be introduced to Cthulhu, Cthulhu's long lost cousin twice removed. I wanted to have something a bit humorous, because Cthulhu in the whole mythos universe is very dark. If you're not familiar with what Cthulhu is basically an alien from outer space that has come to Earth and is ready to be awoken. Apparently, if you look at him, you're either gonna go insane or you're just gonna die, because he's too powerful to be gazed upon. So Cthulhu, what is written about how he is, you know, what he looks like, how he's described, is he has basically like a tentacle, octopus looking face, and he's just this big Goliath, and he's got like bat wings. So I wanted to do something a bit similar to, you know, make something really cool looking. But what I ended up with, which I think is more tailored to me, my personality, was I created Cthulhu, which is the total opposite of Cthulhu. Cthulhu is basically has decided to, you know what, I don't want to try and take over the world and make everyone insane. I want to join them. So he like watches Lord of the Rings, he plays games, he's a proper, you know, in the basement kind of guy. And his favourite food is pizza. So this is really what I based the character on. The idea was we created a character, then our character had to go and meet up with other people's characters. So like a crossover. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realise what was happening, so I missed the first encounter. This is the design I came up with So how I tackled the first encounter, because I missed it, was I just drew an illustration, me basically looking at Glitzu Nana in disgust because he's too lazy to go out and meet people. So the story is that my character basically hands him a flyer to go to a party, which was the second encounter. So he goes to this party and he meets this redneck Polish chicken that loves beer, and he meets this McDonald's pig. With the third encounter, he met two characters by one person who created them both. A big, tall, beefy looking guy with this small, tiny little elf. And they were playing D&D. That's what because Glitzu Nana loves role-playing games. So he laid out a little D&D role-playing. If you don't know what D&D is, it's Dungeons and Dragons. So he was the dungeon master, and the two other characters were obviously playing as a character in the role-playing game. They're almost dead in the game. So I drew the big beefy guy with a little tear running down his face, and then the little one just going crazy in the background, throwing tables because he's like, I can't believe I'm dead. And then the final encounter was like a duck chicken thing, but it's personified as the illustrator who created the character. And they were eating pizza, but that character took the last slice of pizza and made Glitzu Nana very sad. That's the story. Those were the encounters we had to do. Like I said, I missed one, so I made up for it with me telling Glitzu Nana that he needs to go and meet friends. Basically, this whole day project was themed around encountering things, and the idea is see how everyone's characters would engage with each other, which leads on to two other day projects we did. Encounter of the Unexpected. Now this day projects were based off of what the tutors wanted to have outside of the illustration classroom. Now the first day project for that, for Encounters of the Unexpected, was for us to create an illustration on an idea of how the corridor will look like. Because I have two different types of styles. I like to call it my serious side and my fun side. So I tried combining the two into this is my first mock-up, and this is what it will look like on the wall directly outside of the classroom. We had feedback on that, and I was advised to maybe make it a bit more humorous instead of the guy looking very scared. So I went from this one to this one. Instead, I had the guy holding the phone like he was just scanning through his messages or something, and he turns around and sees this really big eye, and he's really confused. So he's just more quizzical than anything, like, why is there a big eye staring at me? And this leads on to the final day project, which is the same topic, but it's a collaboration, it's group work. We got into groups, and then we sort of discussed on what we can put on the walls outside featuring each other's artwork, and how we can sort of like combine everything together. Now with my group, colours were key. Because I spent so long on my eye, I didn't manage to do anything else. I did a character holding a bunch of birds, which were characters from someone else, and I did someone else's character in my style, and then I did this realistic cat eye, because the idea for our group work was anti-party cats. These cats hated parties. And all these students, all these characters were having a party, and they were in a massive conga line. One of the anti-party cats ate some of the guests. But this never stopped them from having a party in the tummy. They're still having a party, but the cat's feeling very sick. The other illustration we did to feature the big eye, which unfortunately we didn't have time to do, but the idea was there's really big anti-party cat that is so big that he can only look with his eye into the classroom or to the hallway. And how that would have fitted in would be characters like I don't know, looking at him, blowing like party like poppers or something like that. The main thing is that everyone worked together very well, and we somehow managed to fit all of our different styles and made them look like they belonged there. Like it doesn't matter what style it is, somehow it all fitted. And I think what the main strong part of this that we discussed, which I think made this work, was the colour scheme, and how everyone needed the same colour palette. Everyone got on really well. It was great. It was great fun. We all talked about it, all had a laugh. The ideas that we came up with were just gold. It was great. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Stay thirsty.